Hey guys, bringing you a LEGO Kingdoms set review. This is the Prison Carriage Rescue set 7949. Contains 50 pieces, 3 minifigures, and retailed for $9.99 in the US. Ages 5 to 12, and it was released in May of 2010. So, yeah. Let's start off with a look at the 3 minifigs. Of course, this base plate here is not included. Let's take a look at the Sword Dragon Knight. Let's just move his stuff out the way, and you can have a nice look at that torso print. Very nice. The nice chain belt and the dragon. I think he's from the dragon faction. I know there's like different factions. So I don't know. He's got some back printing there. Just sort of a continuation of what's on the front. You get the dark metallic gunmetal type color for the helmet. This is his face, one-sided face. Some facial hair. See if we can get that in focus. Maybe. There. Well, you sort of get the gist of what it looks like. It comes into focus like that. Just some black legs, no printing, and then some black arms with the yellow hands. And then for his accessories, just put he gets the gunmetal old sword, but I don't know if it's old. I don't know if they use this still in LEGO Kingdoms. I know this is like the short sword compared to like the new ones they used on Lord of the Rings. This is like a really short and blunt sword. It's not got the sharp tip. And he does get this printed shield, which represents the dragon faction, I think. And I probably got it all wrong. You guys can let me know if you know down in the comments below. It's very, very nice detailed print. There. You do get 2 printed shields in the set, and the other one is on the Royal Lion Knight from the Lion faction. I'm just going to say that's the faction. It could be like the King. No, I don't know what it's called. I don't know, guys. I'm not smart. No. Okay. So this is the Royal Lion Knight figure. We'll take off his accessories and show them to you. He gets, this is the same sort of short sword, it's just in the silver metal colour there. And the unfortunate bit about like all LEGO swords is they just get really torn up on the bottom after years of play. This set is like, what, 6 years old now, so yeah, not good. There are some ways to get around, like to just like sandpaper it off a bit. I mean, that just gets rid of it really quickly. Some tips there. And then this is the printed shield he gets. Automatic focus there. The printing is just sort of starting to fade away there in the corner, so not good. Obviously the gold lion there to represent the lion faction. And that looks good. This is the helmet that he gets. It's a very cool helmet. It's very common in the Knights themes. And he gets the red plume, the red feather in the back there. Now it does indicate that a opening visor would be there, but it doesn't open. This is what he looks like with the helmet. Let me just turn his head so you can see the eyes through there. So it lines up very well. You don't get like the eyes being too low or too high. They match up very well. Some really nice torso and leg printing there. Lots of gold details and silver, so very shiny. And it continues around to the back on the torso. If I lean it up this way, it'll catch in the light. It gets very shiny, so it's very cool. And then the belt just continues around the back. So yeah, let me just put his accessories back. And we'll move on to the final minifig. Again, this is really good. The amount of minifigs is $10. 3 minifigures, very good. These are actually very useful minifigures for a castle mock. So it's an easy way to get lots of knights. This one, he gets the same sort of helmet mold as the Dragon Knight. Just this one's in a light silver, in a light chrome silver. This is a look at his face. Pretty typical. It does sort of cut out some of the eyebrows and the eyes when you just lower the helmet down, but I mean, it's not too bad. He also gets a very shiny torso. I mean, you can see I'm leaning it back in the light, and the chainmail is very shiny, so that's good. It's very good. Just grey pants there, red arms, and then more shininess on the back. And he is the only minifigure that does get a double-sided face. I've got to show you the other side of face for the other knight. Or no, the face of the other knight. Here's his other side of face. It's a very scared look. So you can definitely use that in lots of ways, I'm sure. And just a look at the Lion Knight's face there. So it's just a sort of very typical face for the for a knight. Looks really good. Okay. So moving on to the set, which is the prison carriage escape, or the prison carriage rescue. Starts off with taking a look at the horse. You can pop off the oh, you can't even see that. So yeah, you get this brick here, just sort of a standard brick. I think you might get a 1x2 by 1/3 black in that set, but I don't have it, so you don't really need it if it's attached to the wagon. But I mean, I'm sure you got plenty lying around. This is not the oldest style of horse, but it's not the most commonly used now. They use a new mold. This is what it looks like without the headpiece on. It does have the adjustable head. It's very hard to adjust it. Like, it's really stiff. But there's some nice printing there. The eyes, and for the gosh, I don't know what you call it now. The thing you put around the head. There's some term for it. One of the nice pieces. This is like one of the cheapest ways ever to get one of these parts, which are really nice. They just fit over the head of the horse like that, and they snap on. Now, unfortunately, they're not compatible, I don't believe, with the new style of horse, so that's unfortunate. But there's just the one stud on top, and they've used it here to put a gold unicorn element in. So, if you are charging, you can lower it down, and you've got a very sharp point to go and run at someone with. So yeah, that is the horse. Here's the main build of the set, and is the prison carriage. It's got some of the nice wheels there, and they spin very easily, very well. That's the underside, camera shy part. This is the back. It's interesting. One of the play features is you can fold down this, and it is a ladder, so you can lock up your the other knight here. This is like the crossguard knight, and there is room for him to stand in there. You look, that works really well. I mean, you might want to put him actually all the way. So that's sort of what you want him to look like, because then his head fits in there, and you can lean it back, and I would change the head round to the other side. But yeah, after that you can lock him up, and he fits inside there. You know, he's attached down, so he's not going to fall out. Now at the front here, this is where our dragon knight is going to sit. I'm going to take his accessories off. Yeah, he can just sit there, driving, sort of. On the side, we do get 2 accessories. The first one is the torch. I don't know why they did it like this. I prefer it when they do it like this. Just looks better. But yeah, it's not too hard to change that around. You get the torch, and then you get a black spear, which can be used by the other knight once he escapes. And yeah, there's some overall nice detail to it with the bars there. You can take off these 2 wheels. That's sort of what it looks like. So yeah, that's going to be about it for the set. There's the rest of the components. So yeah, overall a really fantastic set. Definitely recommend if you're going to do the Kingdoms theme. This is a pretty cool set to have, just even if you're going to use it for the parts. Always nice to have the minifigures and the horse and the carriage part. So yeah, overall a great set. Definitely recommend getting this one second hand if you want. Yeah, I think you can still find it for a decent price. I wouldn't be surprised, yeah, if it's more than around 20, maybe less than 20. I know, just sort of some estimation stuff in my head. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all later.